All right, so Charles Schumer, Senator Charles Schumer from New York, took to the Senate floor and gave a very important, noteworthy speech about how Israel needs a leadership change, how things have not been going good in Israel, to say the least, and they need to hold new elections. So this is pretty big. This seems like a sea change moment in this nightmare going on over in Israel and Gaza. Senator Chuck Schumer is a Jewish person. That's going to pull a lot of weight here. He's one of the most powerful people in Congress, and him as a Jew calling for this should say something. But not only that, he takes AIPAC money. He takes checks from the Jewish lobby that owns 80 to 90% of Congress, and he's saying we need a leadership change. He's going against AIPAC and everything that they want with this speech today. And I'm just like, wow, this guy is taking money from AIPAC and he's speaking out against the Jews. Now, the thing is, anybody who speaks out against the Jewish state, the Jewish government, gets a primary challenger. They're going to start running ads against whoever speaks out in a minuscule way. And this is a bullhorn of condemnation towards Bibi Netanyahu and his far right-wing government. So I'm kind of confused right now. Obviously, as this materializes a little bit more, we're going to find some answers where Chuck Schumer's going here. Because when you take AIPAC money in Congress, you toe the line, you bow down, you bend the knee, okay? You don't call for elections, new elections. You don't call for leadership changes if you're taking an AIPAC check. It's nothing but absolute fealty to the current Jewish government and their state, and that's it. You took the check, you bow down. But Schumer didn't do that. He's saying Israel is becoming a pariah state. Duh. I think we're already there. Jewish support is at its all-time low, probably since the Holocaust. I mean, it's just, things are an absolute nightmare, to say the least here. It's just weird that when people are saying this, they're not people getting AIPAC checks. So that's the point here. Usually it's someone who's an unbought progressive, like Bernie Sanders, an unbought progressive like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, or Ilhan Omar, or Rashida Tlaib, progressives that we really like in Congress, who are unbought, who do not take AIPAC money. They speak this way, okay? So Schumer, a Jewish person himself, and someone who accepts AIPAC money, is throwing condemnation to the Jewish state right now. It's unbelievable. It's like what just happened? Like, nobody except progressives said the things that he said today. Will say. So I'm still processing this. This doesn't really add up. I hope someone has something to add to this. Like, where do you think this is going to go? I'm very curious, because we all know you do not speak out against the Jewish state when you take an AIPAC check. That's just it. That's the bottom line. You do everything they want. You pass every law they want, every bill they want. You pass it. And you keep your head down and your mouth shut. But Schumer is rejecting that ethos. So I don't really understand what the political play is here, unless he's like retiring because I know he's going to get a primary now. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of this feels a little bit too little, too late, though. I mean, where's the ceasefire? Why haven't you called for a ceasefire if you care so much? We still haven't heard anything about a ceasefire. 40,000 dead. Mostly innocent people and children. We've seen the videos. It feels like too little, too late. But it's just nice to see something that's a hedge towards ending this nightmare from somebody who wields a lot of power in Congress. Like I want to see this. I want to see our democratic system functioning for what is right. Okay? That's why we elect these people, to speak for us, to do the right thing. Ending that nightmare over there it should be one of our top foreign policy priorities. Okay? And they're dragging their feet. But today, I sense a sea change. For someone like Schumer to talk like this, I mean, we're just got to see where this goes as the days, follow here. But this feels different now because it's not a progressive saying it. It's Chuck Schumer, who's pure establishment, purely bought by AIPAC, who is in deep with the Jewish lobby. He's not somebody who's usually saying these things. So it's very noteworthy to follow. Let's follow it together. If you have any thoughts about this, leave me a comment down below. I hope you're having a lovely day.